And so they stayed, they built, they planted, they waited. For the first time in human history, waiting was possible. But something else was happening, something quieter, something slower, something more dangerous than hunger, power, not the power of muscle, not the power of speed, the power of the one who holds the grain. A village does not stay equal for long. Someone counted the harvest. Someone decided who received more. Someone built walls around the storehouse, not to keep animals out, to keep people out. Bread had ended the wandering, but it had also begun something new, something humans had never faced before: ownership. The grain pile grew, and with it, a question no wandering band had ever needed to ask. Who does this belong to? Not the hunt? The hunt belonged to whoever ran fastest, threw straightest, bled least. But a field could be pointed at, named, inherited. Land that once had no owner now had one. And those without land worked the land of others. For the first time, one person's survival depended on another person's decision. This was not nature. This was not hunger. This was something humans had made. The village became a town. The town needed order. Order needed memory, and memory needed marks. The first writing was not poetry. It was not prayer. It was not love. It was counting. Small clay tablets pressed with a reed. Marks that meant 30 jars of barley, 12 loaves received, 7 owed. Mesopotamia, 3400 BCE. The written word was born in the service of grain, not to record gods, to record debt. And the gods came later. Every great civilization built temples, and every great temple sat beside a granary, not by accident. The sacred and the stored were always neighbors. Because whoever fed the people could claim the favor of the divine, the priest and the administrator were often the same person, holding bread in one hand, holding authority in the other. Grain moved through rivers, through roads, through empires. Egypt fed Rome. Rome fed its legions. Its legions took everything else. Bread did not just build cities. It connected them. It controlled them. It collapsed them. When grain failed, empires fell. The famine was never just a famine. It was always also a revolution. Hunger had once been simple, a body without food. Now it was complicated, a body without food, because somewhere someone had decided it would be so. Starvation was no longer only nature's work. It had become a tool. And yet, the bread itself remained. Through every dynasty, every collapse, every war, the same motion. Grain to stone, stone to flour, flour to water, water to fire. A woman in ancient Ur, a soldier in a Roman camp, a monk in a medieval kitchen, a baker rising before dawn in a city that did not yet exist when bread was first made. All of them. The same hands, the same motion, the same result. This is what bread became, not just sustenance, a thread, running through every civilization that rose and every civilization that fell, unchanged, while everything around it changed completely. We did not just build the world with bread, we argued over it, we prayed with it, we went to war for it, we wrote our first words to count it. We made it sacred. We made it political. We made it currency. We made it mean something far beyond what a seed in the ground was ever meant to mean. And we are still making it mean things, still arguing, still counting, still deciding who receives more. The wandering ended, but the hunger did not. It only changed its shape. This is what comes after bread, not peace, not plenty, civilization, with all that word carries, and all that it costs.